Streamlabs desktop document button and stream alert. Desktop list Stray Gods. Course. Landscape. Recognizing result document. Options. Opt DOAE. Options. Stray Gods. Exit game. Exit game. Stray Gods. Course. Recognizing result document. Slot 1. Course. Recognizing result document. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and Boomering peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was also built on Treaty 6 territory and the traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Niasitapi, Blackfoot, Métis, and the Nakota Sioux. Content warnings. Begin game. Already in a content recognition course. Recognizing result document.
A young man with frizzy hair and sunglasses sings on stage.
4 hours.
An ethereal hippie girl plays a xylophone on stage. An older man plays the saxophone on stage.
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
Grace and her band lay around after band tryouts, sprawled out on the seats and exhausted.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Recognizing result document. You're trying to make me feel better. It couldn't be worse. You're trying to make me feel better. Maybe we should try that. Course. Recognizing result document. You're trying to make maybe we should try that.
In your dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
Kez and Brian leave together.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Already in a content record course. Recognizing result document. You're the best. You're the best. Why? It's frustrating. I'm okay. I know you meant well. I know you meant well. I'm okay. Course. Recognizing result document. You're the best. It's frustrating. I know you meant well. I know you meant well. It's frustrating. Course. Recognizing result. It's frustrating. I'm okay. I know you meant well. I'm okay.
You're always looking out for me, Freddie.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that, really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
A young, fashionably dressed woman peeks through the doorway to watch Grace sing.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or...?
Calliope looks up at the stage.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Already in the content recognition course. Recognizing result document. Let's hear it. Are you sure? Are you sure? Course. Recognizing result document. Let's hear it. Left mouse button lock. Left click. Already in the content recognition course. Recognizing result document. Let's hear it. Left click. Course. Recognizing result document. Let's hear it. Are you sure? Let's hear it. Everyone else is gone. Let's hear it. Left click. Left mouse button lock. Left click.
I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
Line please. Course.
Alright, well...
Recognizing result document course.
Fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Like a boat lost at sea,
Oh, I'm about to
with no
end.
sails, not a
You
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Recognizing result document. Charming. Ecuador Tusu Galeri. Course. Recognizing result document. Charming. A liver. A liver. Charming. Choose your trait. Course. Recognizing result in your face. This grace is very punk. Choose your trait. In your face. This grace is very punk. Rock and not afraid to get wreckle. And aggressive when it's called for. Kick us. Charming. Charming. Kick us and aggressive when it's called for. Rock and not afraid to get aggressive when it's called for.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Already in the content recognition course. Recognizing result document. Can I ask what's wrong? Course. Recognizing result document. You aren't here edition. Can I ask what's wrong? I'm glad you did. Have we met before? Have we met before? I'm glad. Can I ask what's wrong? Course. Recognizing result. Can I ask what's wrong? Course. Recognizing result. Can I ask what's wrong? Course. Recognizing result. Can I ask what's wrong?
I'm glad you did. That was... I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'd be surprised if you had.
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
It always has, Grace. Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so... adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is... just beginning.
You aren't here edition. Course. Recognizing result document. Be guarded. Be honest. Be guarded. Joke about it. Joke about it. Be guarded. Be honest. Left bracket selected. Left bracket unselected. B. Left bracket. Honest. B.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see.
Course.
I should go.
Calliope turns to leave.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Recognizing result. Blank. Blank. Course.
Grace is alone in her apartment.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be...
Calliope stumbles through the door and Grace catches her.
What the... Calliope?
Grace holds Calliope on the floor. She is bleeding from a stab wound in her stomach.
I didn't know or else... I'm so sorry, Grace.
Recognizing result document. GM. GM. Course. Recognizing result. GM. OW Digital. GM.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No! No! You have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on.
Something shines from inside of Calliope, and transfers to Grace. Grace's eyes glow yellow.
What is that?
Grace looks at herself, shocked by what just happened to her. Grace looks down at Calliope and the blood on her hands in grief. A young person suddenly appears in Grace's apartment. There is a shining doorway that looks to be a portal behind them.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Recognizing result document. Can you do this to her? We need help. We need help. E. W. Line please. Question. Line please. W. E. Space N. E. 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 Space H. E. L. P. Bang. P. Bang.
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did.
Hurt Cal? No. I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best. She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Recognizing result document. Explain this right now. Course. Recognizing result. Explain this right now. The course.
Grace tackles them against the fridge, holding them by the front of their jacket.
You are gonna tell me what's going on right now!
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
Course.
Alright, jeez. Let me go. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
The young person grabs Grace by the wrist and runs towards the shining doorway. Grace and the young person enter a long office through the doorway. There is a desk with a computer at the end of the room, near windows separated by pillars looking out into the city at night. An owl dressed in fitted armor perches atop the desk, watching Grace closely.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
The owl continues to watch Grace silently as she wanders the room, waiting for something to happen. Some time passes, and the city grows lighter outside. Grace sits on the desk and looks at a plate of cookies beside her. She reaches for a cookie. The owl turns its attention to her suddenly, causing her to withdraw her hand. The doors to the office open, and 4 people walk through. They approach Grace and stand around the room. One of them, a tall woman, regards Grace with contempt. An older woman takes the seat behind the desk. A bearded man and a beautiful woman look at Grace with a hint of regret.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Recognizing result document. This is also mistake selected. This is also mistake unselected. This is also mistake selected. Callie was really dead selected. Who are you selected?
So Calliope is really dead. Even if she's a
god?
Yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Recognizing result document. Wait, gods are real? And you live here? And you live here selected. Wait, gods are real selected. You expect me to believe this selected. Wait, gods are real and you live here. Wait, gods are real. You expect me to believe this unselected. And you live here. And you live here. Wait, God, you expect me to believe this. You expect me to believe this selected.
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
Recognizing result document. Wait, gods are real? You expect me to believe this? You said I'm a god now. You said I'm a god now. You expect wait, gods are real?
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what? Thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
Recognizing result document. You said I'm a god now. You said I'm a god now. Wait, gods are real? Left click. Streamlabs desk. Course. Recognizing result. You said I'm a god now. Wait, gods are real? You said I'm a god. Blind feed. Course. Recognizing result document. You said I'm a god now. You said I'm a god now. Wait, gods are real? Course.
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories? Myths? Legends?
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and Well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but...
Athena stares hard at Grace.
I'm afraid you have to die.
Recognizing result document. This is insane. But I didn't kill Calliope. This is insane. Like hell I do. Like hell I do. This is but I didn't kill Calliope. Of course. Recognizing result doc. This is insane. But I didn't kill Calliope. Left click. Left mouse button lock. Already in the content recognition result course. Left click.
What? I didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But... isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
Grace's eyes begin to glow.
But... this isn't justice!
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone,
Now that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
You'll have to see.
The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Athena, Persephone, and Aphrodite look shocked.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us
Apollo looks at Grace, as though imploring her to speak up.
do?
Recognizing result document. We need to find the truth. Let me prove myself. We need to find the truth. I want the trial. I want the trial. We need to let me prove myself. Course. Recognizing result. I want the trial. Let me prove myself. Course. Left mouse button lock. Recognizing result document. We need to find. Let me prove myself.
I can prove myself. If you let me.
Course.
I can try.
Apollo and Athena exchange looks. Apollo smiles, but Athena appears frustrated.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
Recognizing result document. What just happened? How do I prove my innocence? So I live? So I live? How do I prove my innocence? What just happened? Course. Recognizing result document. How do I prove my innocence? Left mouse button unlock. Left mouse button lock. What just happened? How do I prove my innocence?
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, our original verdict stands.
Course. Recognizing result document. How do I find the killer? This is so unreal. Will do. Will do. This is so unreal. Course. Left click.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Grace stands still, looking around, confused for a moment.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Athena gestures towards the plate of cookies. The owl watches Grace closely.
Recognizing result. Grace's apartment. Journal. Grace's apartment. Day 1. Time to head home. Time to head home. Course. Recognizing result document. Grace's apartment. Day 1. Time to head home. Time to head home. I.T. Course. Recognizing result document. Freddy. Characters. Characters. Freddy. Calliope. Hermes. Aphrodite. Apollo. Athena. Persephone. Bag. O. Course. Recognizing result document. Freddy. Characters. Freddy. Calliope. Hermes. Aphrodite. Apollo. Athena. Persephone. Freddy. It always makes friends since it always makes Freddy. I'll only call her for Ishto when I'm visiting Persephone. Course. Recognizing result. URFL. Grace's apartment. Day 1. Time to head home. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Characters. Freddy. Calliope. Hermes. Aphrodite. Apollo. Athena. Persephone. Bag. Persephone. Apollo. Aphrodite. Hermes. Calliope. Freddy. Characters. Freddy. Left click. Left mouse button lock. Course. Recognizing result. Characters. Freddy. Left click. Course. Recognizing result. Characters. Freddy. Calliope. Freddy. Calliope. Hermes. Aphrodite. Apollo. Athena. Persephone. Bag. O. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Characters. Freddy. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. I know Calliope was one of the muses. Is that the same as being a god? But that's really about it. I don't know where she lived, what she got up to, or who her enemies were. I have so many questions. For one, what was she doing when she found me at the gymnasium? Was she just passing by, or did she plan that? How did she know where I lived? I keep thinking about what Calliope said to me before she died. She seemed so sad. Did she know this was going to happen? Most of all, why did she pick me? 0030. Back. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Freddy, Elone always makes these deep. Freddy, Elone, we call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her mom always makes these deep fried honey snacks I love. Has been my best friend since probably forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skipped rope. It's been that long. We've come a long way from those days. Edge of Elysium was her band, and invited me and was her idea. I was keen on joining since I haven't seen Freddy much since I left school, but it's been kind of rough going. I can sing, sure, and when we get a ticket, feels good being up there on stage, but is this really my thing? I don't know. 0030. Back. 0030. Final friend since always makes me. Freddy, El, Persephone, Athena, Apollo, Aphrodite, Hermes, Calliope, Freddy. Characters, Freddy, Calliope, Hermes. Left click. Course. Recognizing result. Document. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment. Blue. Calliope died. I didn't know their name at the time. Of course, Athena only mentioned who they were afterwards. I guess they're the god of doorways. Maybe. I wonder if they can go anywhere with that power. Into bank vaults on top of a mountain across the world. Pretty wild to think about. Could Hermes have been involved in Calliope's death? They seemed surprised, if not really broken up about it. Not that Hermes strikes me as someone who does much deep thinking. They seem more like a kid. Although I guess looks can be deceiving. Why did they have to come when Calliope died? And they did it right away too. Kinda suspicious if you ask me. 0030. Back. Line feed. B. Course. Left click. Right click. Right click. Left click. Right click. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite. Hermes, Aphrodite. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite. Right click. Left click. Left mouse button lock. Already in the content record course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Freddy, Elone always makes these deep. Freddy, Elone we call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite. Already in the content record course. Recognizing Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Freddy, Elone always makes the course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo. Course. Recognizing Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Freddy always makes these deep fried honeys. Freddy, Elone course. Recognizing result. Document. Grace's apartment. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Course. Recognizing result. Grace's apart. Day 1. Course. Recognizing Grace's apartment. Day 1. Time to head home. Time to head home. Day 1. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Calliope. Already in the content recognition course. Recognizing result. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. I know Calliope, but that's really about who or who enemy. For one, what was she doing? Was she just passing by, or did she plan? I lived. I keep thinking. Seems so sad. Why did she pick me? 00. Back. Course. Recognizing result. Document. Grace's apartment. URFL. Course. Recognizing result. Document. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone. Back. Oh. Course. Recognizing result. Go. URFL. Go. Grace's apartment. Day 1. Grace's go. Course.
Grace arrives back at her apartment. Freddy notices Grace, immediately standing up from the couch.
Grace?
Stream document. Clickable. Live 03916. Clickable. Course.
Grace gazes at the spot on the floor where Calliope's body had previously been.
Grace!
Freddy grabs Grace by the arms to get her attention.
Hi.
Hi! You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Recognizing result document. Make up a story. I became a god. Make up a story. You didn't find a body. You didn't find a body. Course. Recognizing result. Make up a story. I became a god. Make up a you didn't find a body. Course.
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hook.
Grace suddenly notices a horned man in glasses closely inspecting her kitchen.
Up, was it? Because, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Grace continues watching in surprised silence at the horned man as he searches.
Recognizing result document. It's none of your business. I should warn you. It was not a hookup. It was not a hookup. Course.
Okay. It's none of your business, Freddy.
Okay, you know I didn't mean that. This is totally my business.
Freddy finally notices the horned man as well.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Recognizing result. Good question. Another god? I have something to confess. Course. Recognizing result. I have something. Good question. Course.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? But he's some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
Recognizing result document. What do you get out of it? Were you sent here? How can you help? Can we talk in front of Freddy? Can we talk in front of Freddy? Course.
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Recognizing result. Land. Land. Course.
Huh.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Recognizing result document. Land. Course. Recognizing result. Land. 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 Course. Recognizing result. Land. Course.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Recognizing result. I'm sorry to get you involved. You are the absolute best. You are taking this well. You are taking this well. Course.
I'm really sorry to drag you into all this.
What, are you kidding? I would be majorly pissed if you hadn't.
Really?
Grace, mythology is my jam. If anyone's gonna get turned into stone, it should be me. Now let's go find that killer, okay?
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Recognizing results. What's in it for you? How did you know about me? Why so suspicious, Freddy? So tell me your advice. So tell me your advice. Why so suspicious, Freddy? Course. Recognizing result document. Course. Recognizing what's in it for you? How did you know about me? Why so suspicious, Freddy? Course.
Don't you think you're being a little suspicious, Freddy?
I don't know. Maybe things work differently among these... What are you again?
Idols, darling. Beings of worship, adoration, prowess.
Okay, right. Maybe it's different for idols, but when things are a little too convenient, it's worth questioning. Especially when they show up like a salesman in a cheap suit.
I'll have you know there's nothing cheap about this suit.
Recognizing result document. What's in it for you? How did you know about me? So tell me your advice. Course.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
Recognizing result document. So tell me your advice. Course.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Recognizing result document. The chorus started singing. My province? That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. Chorus. Recognizing result document. The chorus started singing. My province? Chorus.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Pan approaches Grace, puts an arm around her shoulders and walks her forward.
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Grace's eyes glow yellow. Freddy takes a step back, shocked.
Powerful.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Not about to just trust you. You barge in and take over the place. I don't know what I must do, but here's what you can do. Get out of my face. I'm doing it right now.
You're a natural girl.
I don't
swallow? Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace, you can't wait. Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play.
Grace, I have a bad feeling that grin is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here?
Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
Morning's gone and the day fades away. Freddie, it's okay. I need you to stay.
Go get a room.
It's not like that.
You think you don't need me just 'cause you can't read me. Believe me, this won't go away.
Time to play.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
It's okay, Freddie. I think I know what he means.
Yes,
It's my choice.
it's all yours. Ba-ba, 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 da, 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 da.
Grace, what are you doing? That wasn't me.
You sure?
Will you stop screwing around?
I enjoy it.
He should be avoided.
Or applauded.
Grace, who's it gonna be? Him or me?
Morning fades and we all waste away. Yesterday that may have been true.
I won't let him take you.
Now you're an idol and you're where you belong. Grace, the song, and it's undeniable the difference in you.
That doesn't mean I know what to do. Morning fades, then we all pull the shades. But I'm afraid, and I think you are too. Freddie, nobody knows me like you. If you leave now, I'll follow you somehow.
This Freddy's a friend you can use, but it isn't playtime. Now you're amused. Time to choose.
All right, enough! This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Recognizing result document. I think so. But I didn't have full control. I forced people to sing. This is perfect. I forced people to sing, but I didn't have full control. I think so. Chorus. Recognizing result. I think so. But I didn't have full control. I forced people to sing. This is perfect. I forced people, but I didn't have full control. I think so. Chorus.
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in our hearts, Grace. You can make us sing, but the song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Recognizing result, you should have led with that. Thank you. Why not go there yourself? Course.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense.
Pan hands Grace a small card, but withdraws it quickly as she reaches for it.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Grace snatches the card from Pan and looks at it. It contains Calliope's address.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Recognizing result document. I need your help. I need your help, Pan. Maybe next time, Freddy. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Maybe next time I need your help, Pan. Then need your help. Then need your help. Course.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Pan leaves the apartment. Grace looks at the card again.
Recognizing result document. Journal. Muses Hideaway. Day 1. I should check out the address Pan on. Achievement unlocked. My time to shine. My time to shine. Course. Recognizing result document. Freddy. Characters. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone, Pan, Bag. Pan. Course. Recognizing result doc. Freddy, Calliope, Hermes, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, Persephone, Pan. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's the queen of the underworld. I had to look it up, but that's basically the idol version of hell. Does that mean it's a real place like you die and you go to the underworld, or maybe that only happens to idols? Mind you, Athena didn't exactly say Persephone was the queen of the underworld, did she? She said once the queen of the underworld, so she isn't any longer, and she's also the only idol that Athena didn't say was the god of something or other. I'm willing to bet there's a whole story about that. Whatever it is, it's pretty clear Persephone hates me, and not just because she thinks I'm a murderer, because don't they all think that? It feels personal. Those sharp eyes of hers wanted to cut me and hang me on the clothesline, so I better watch my back. 0030, back. Course. Recognizing result doc. Freddy. Calliope, Hermes. Aleph. Mom always makes these deep. Freddy. I'll only call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her. Mom always makes these deep fried honey snacks I love. Has been my best friend since probably forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skip rope. It's been that long. We've cut horse. Recognizing result. Freddy. Calliope, Hermes. Athena. Persephone. Pan. I'm back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient news, and guess who shows up at my apartment uninvited, poking around the kitchen like he's considering an investment. This idol's name is Pan, and I don't know what his deal is. He's a bit too smooth, seems to know a bit too much that he isn't saying, and just happened to know where to point me with the offer for a price of course. This one's shady, folks. I can just guess what kind of favor he's going to want. Bag. Course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Apollo. Athena. Persephone. Pan. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's the queen of the course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Athena. Persephone. Pan. Athena's supposed to be the goddess of wisdom, but how does that work? Is it a power of hers? Does she just know things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how exactly? Mostly she just seems like my mom, or anyone's mom. Maybe that's what she is to the idols, the mom who looks after them and keeps them going. She was all smiles and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die, like it would be no big deal. That makes her a scary mom, like the kind that demands to speak to the manager when things don't go her way, because things always go her way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's a cool mom, or maybe she'll keep smiling while she smothers me with a pillow because she's thousands of years old and I'm basically nothing in comparison. And maybe she killed Calliope, and that makes me an annoyance because that means her murder didn't quite take. But then why give me a chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, couldn't she have just said, no vote, let's nip this in the bud? Athena really seems like the type who'd do that, right? Idols are so confusing. 0030, course. Recognizing result. Freddy. Athena. Persephone. Pan. I don't know, but he didn't say much. I don't know much about this Apollo. He's the only guy on the course. But he didn't say much of anything until he kind of defended me. I guess at least he disagreed with you. Need to die verdict. I guess I owe him one if I actually owe anyone for giving me an extra week before they kill me. Not so sure about that. Athena introduced Apollo as the god of prophecy, but I'm not sure exactly what that means. Don't prophets wear long robes and speak in big booming voices? This one looks less like a god and more like a Surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and still hasn't found all of his clothes. Could he have killed Calliope? I can't take anything for granted when it comes to these people. 0030. Course. Recognizing result not ready. Ballot can. Aphrodite is sparkle when you look at her. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and I can believe it. She has that. Sparkle when you look at her like she's one of those old-timey movie stars. All glamour and presence. I bet if she walks into a room, everyone stops what they're doing to stare at her. Why she's part of the course, I have no idea. She seemed kind of quiet and sad, like she's busy writing some teary ballad in her head and not really listening to what's going on around her. If Aphrodite is behind Calliope's death, then she hides it super well. Maybe you just naturally learn how to be a great actress after 1,000 years or so. How would I know? 0030. Back. Course. Recognizing Persephone. Persephone. Can. Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment. Blue. Calliope died. I didn't know their name at the time. Of course. Athena. Course. Recognizing result. Amuses hideaway. Day 1. I should check out the address. Can on. Course.
Grace pushes open the front door to Calliope's apartment.
Recognizing result. Options. Journal. Main menu. Back. Course.
Oh, is
Recognizing result of Freddy. Calliope. Hermes. Aphrodite. Apollo. Course. Streamlabs desktop. Document. Blank. Clickable. Live 10108. Clickable. 0 viewers. Link. 0 clickable. Live 10 clickable.